All right, all right. It looks like we are live, Miss Angela.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's training. It is Thursday. It is training day here in Social Networking Professionals, and Lisa and I are so happy that you're tuning in with us. If you are tuning us, drop a message in the chat. Let us know where you're coming in from, and grant StreamYard permission for us to see your comments so we can engage with them. That would be great. We'd love to interact with you guys today.
Absolutely. Welcome, everybody. We are so glad to be here again. We've enjoyed guest hosting the training here. We do this every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each week, we take on a different topic to help you really grow your business. And today, we're talking about a cool one, something that will make everybody's ears perk up. Don't you think, Ange?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was super excited when I saw today's topic because I'm sure there's not one person who doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, well, if there's anyone that doesn't want to do it, then I don't know. They're probably in the wrong place by even being a part of this group, right? Because
They're in the wrong business, the wrong industry for sure.
exactly. We are all about growth in this business and collaboration and helping people achieve success. So yeah, we are ready. Are we about ready to kick it off?
I'm just going to go and make sure that we are actually live because I'm not seeing any comments come up. So if you're joining us live, we are live. We're good.
Okay, good.
If live, please let us know that you're here and where you're joining in from.
Yeah.
And tag your friends that you might want to know about this too.
So we're going to go ahead and kick this off. We're going to get started with our slideshow. And Angela, I'm going to leave it to you to man comments and responses because, as you know, when we click over into the slideshow, this is all I can see are my slides. So we're going to.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Michelle, hi. Nice to have you here with us today. So I'm sure you're super excited, Michelle, about learning how you can double your earnings with just 3 easy steps. Michelle's coming to us from Alberta, Canada. That's awesome. Alberta just opened up, so she has a little more freedom than we do here in New Brunswick. But
that's wonderful. I just love that we have people join us from all over the world. So good to see more of our Canadian friends up there. And yeah, we alluded to this being a pretty exciting topic, doubling your earnings, double your income with just 3 easy steps. We're going to walk you through that. Our mission for today is to help you get out of feeling in a stuck place and start to duplicate in your business. Now, this is something that when you feel like you are trying to duplicate and do all these things, you can get to a place of feeling burnout pretty quickly and easily. But we don't want you to feel that way. We want to help you get out of that space. If you're feeling like you're doing the right things in your business and you're just not making any progress, hopefully by the end of today, you will feel like you have a little bit more of a clear path to do something differently.
Awesome. And we have more people jumping in. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Deb, Michelle, Fabio. Thank you all for joining us. So in case we haven't met, I am Angela Sluter, and I am joined by my lovely co-host, Lisa McKenzie. We together have been in the network marketing business for decades. We lately have been building our business completely online using attraction marketing. And Lisa, you can tell us about some businesses that you've built. I know I have a brick and mortar business. I have a wedding and event business that I've been working at for 24 years. And I know you've had some really successful businesses as well.
Yeah, we've both been entrepreneurs for a lot of years. And I got to tell you, when I left corporate America, I never once looked back. So I built numerous businesses in lots of industries, but most recently in the real estate industry. As you were building your wedding business, I was building a real estate business, and it's been really rewarding to do that. But I'm super excited about what's in front of us now and what we discovered. Well, really, when we came to the place we're in today, a little over a year ago, I'm super excited about what it's done. I know for me, I do feel mentally and physically completely on fire, and I am so excited about where things are headed. So that this, brick and mortar that we've been focused on maybe doesn't have to take up quite as much of our time.
And you know what? I love that last bullet point that we have there. We are passionate about helping people achieve their dreams. And that's held true. Like, you help people find their dream homes. I help people build their dream days. And now we're helping people build dream lifestyles by giving them some financial freedom and some time freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's really, really cool because I know we can measure our success in achieving that and helping people achieve those dream lifestyles, because in the past year, we, of course, have been part of the fastest growing team in our entire network marketing company. And I am really proud to be a leader and work in a leadership role with you to help people achieve that on that team. It has just been mind blowing to see how quickly this has happened and taken off.
I love that too. I love seeing the success that the people that we brought into our business have had. It's just been amazing. Hi, Genevieve. Hi, Molly. Hi, Meryl. Thank you all for joining us here today.
Looks like we've got a big crowd coming in. That's wonderful.
They're hopping on and hopping on.
That's terrific. Well, I look forward to helping lots of people today. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about a few different topics, but of course, our main goal is to tell you about how you can double your income, double your earnings in your network marketing business in just 3 simple steps. So they used to be secrets, but we're going to tell the secrets today. The first thing is we're going to talk with you about the first step, learning to attract the right people into your business. Note that keyword right, instead of chasing people, forcing the wrong people to try to come along or dragging them along behind you. The second step, really learning how to engage with your prospects instead of just spamming them with product links and opportunity links and crossing your fingers, hoping that they click through to them. And then the third step we're going to talk about today is having a system. Success is all about systems. And we're going to talk with you about a system that your prospects can evaluate your business in a non-salesy way that really helps them convert naturally into either customers or team members. So no more of that feeling like you're forcing people into something or dragging them along behind you once you get them signed on.
And you know what, Lisa, I so love that this is the way we're building our businesses, because I know that I've been guilty of spamming my products, spamming links, and it doesn't feel good when people do it to us. So we know that it doesn't feel good when we're doing it to someone else, right? So there are better ways, and that's what we're going to talk about today and why this is different. And it is true. Most people in network marketing chase people, like they're chasing and hounding people instead of trying to attract the right person to us. So we're going to teach you how to build relationships online instead of spamming your link or sending those "hey girl" messages that we get every single day, or turning your profile into a business billboard. And we've seen a lot of that in the past as well. And you know, there was a time maybe when that worked a little bit on social media, but it for sure is not working now. People do not like to be sold to. They want to come to these decisions on their own. So most network marketers are taught to go for the no. And I know I've had upline people, not in this company, but I've had upline people tell me that all the time. Go for the no, go for the no, go for the no. And it doesn't feel good, right? It feels kind of icky. When really what we should be doing is attracting the yeses. And that feels so much better, so much more natural, so much more like we are actually helping people. So we're going to show you how to use a simple group on Facebook to convert your prospects into customers and then maybe even into team members in a record-breaking time.
Yeah, we are doing things really, really differently around here. And, you know, before we go on, Angela, I just would like to kind of give everybody that's watching, whether you're watching with us live or you watch on a replay later, a little bit of a generous hall pass here, because don't think for a minute that we haven't been guilty of these very things ourselves. So if you're sitting there beating yourself up because you've been the spammy Tammy or you've sent that link, don't worry about it. We've all done it. We just have learned from our mistakes, and we've learned some really cool ways of doing things a little bit differently. So I don't want anyone that's watching at any point in time to feel like we're calling you out, because we have learned and we've all been there. We are in this together.
100%, Lisa, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So if you're joining us and you're deciding, should I stick around and listen to these two crazy ladies talk for another 30 minutes or so? Well, let me help you out. If you are in any of these situations, you should probably stay and listen to us for a minute. If you understand that the health and wellness industry is saturated with so many Me Too products, and you know that you need to be different to stand out, then you're in the right place. And I got to tell you, I actually just was on a call earlier today with a chiropractor, and we were talking about how many ludicrous things there are out there in the wellness industry that just overwhelm people. So really, really understanding that you got to be different to stand out is key. If you understand that social media is the land of opportunity, if you're on any of them, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, Snapchat, any of these, if you understand that that's a way to build your business, you are in the right place today. If you're sick of that same old network marketing stuff, look, I know we've all had uplines that have told us that same thing. Make a list of 100 people. Everyone within 3 feet of you is a prospect. The more no's you get, the closer you are to a yes. All these things. If you are tired of hearing that and you want a real system, again, remember, success is built by systems that'll help you get results fast, then you're definitely in the right place. You should stick around for just a little bit. And finally, if you are motivated to grow your business and double your income, and if you are coachable, if you are ready for someone to help you and guide you and hold your hand, then you're in the right place. So I don't know. Can you tell Ange how many people have jumped on and how many have hopped off after all that?
I think everyone's staying with us. So drop us some love hearts if you're staying with us, because you really want to know and you're in that boat and you really want to know how we're going to help you out today. So drop us some love hearts if that's the case. So maybe this is not for you. Maybe this is where we're going to lose people. Maybe this is not for you. Maybe if you're not motivated, you're not goal orientated, you have no dreams or desires for the future, you're stuck in the same old research, science, and trends. If you're someone who likes to follow the masses, or if you're not looking for new strategies to level up your results. And I know that is not me. I am someone who's very focused on my goals and where I want to go and what I want to do.
Yeah, I really believe, and I think, Ange, one of the reasons that you and I have done so well in collaborating with each other and supporting each other is because we are of that mindset. We are of that open mindset. Look, as soon as you realize something that you're doing isn't working for you, it's time to try something different. So I know, because again, we have been there. We've been in this industry for a combined 20 years. And between the two of us, we've heard it over and over and over again. Just keep reaching out. The fortune is in the follow-up. Just do this. And so if you're stuck there and you believe that and you want to keep doing it, probably best not to waste any more of your time. Just hop off this presentation. Just go work on your list of 100 instead.
There's some love hearts coming in. So I know that you can't see them, but I can see them. So I think some people are captivated and want to know what
Good. Well, we like to be with like-minded people. And let's just talk for a second about why this is so important to you right now. If you're still with us, we are so happy you're here and we can't wait to share more with you. But here's what we know. Social media is changing quickly. It is changing so fast, guys. The things that worked on different social media platforms even 2 years ago, a year ago, are not working now. There's new social media platforms out there that you have got to get a handle on. You've got to stay on top of all this stuff, or you're just going to fall behind and you're going to struggle even more in building your business. The things that have worked in the past just aren't working anymore. And we're going to talk a little bit more about those specific things. And here's the thing. Timing is everything. You know, we talk a lot in our corporate business presentation about timing, and there's a lot of things that you want to evaluate as you're deciding how to move forward in your business. But the key one is the timing. Where are you? Where is your company? Where is the industry? And is all of it coming together so that you're in a place where you can really take advantage of that timing?
Sorry, I just got distracted for a minute because I had someone asking me if we're on and if we're live. And so I just want to respond to them so they don't miss it. So how we got here. Yeah. So Lisa and I both got here pretty much in the same way. So we did network marketing in the old traditional way, which really was not fun. It leads to burnout. I didn't like it. I'm pretty sure you didn't like it, Lisa. And we weren't growing the way we wanted to grow, to be perfectly honest. So after a few months, most of your family and friends that may have joined you in the beginning quit. And then you had to start cold prospecting, which again is not fun, to be cold calling people, or buying lists. So a lot of people were doing that, and pre-COVID, maybe attending meetups and prospecting in the malls and having those coffee and hotel meetings or maybe home parties. But the truth is that this lie that you've been told about everybody within 3 feet of you as a prospect is not true. They just aren't, right? So it's just like Lisa, if you were in the mall and you said, I'm going to go sell that person a house, it doesn't work, right? Or maybe I'm going to walk up to somebody, oh, can I plan your wedding for you? If they're not in that mode, then it's not right for them, right? So not everybody is your prospect. So we did want a home-based business that we could actually build from home. That was for sure something that we both wanted. But enrolling with zero duplication, with no growth, and you're always backfilling because people go MIA, right? They join you, maybe they're excited for a week or two or a month, and then they're gone, and you just no contact, right? So you're constantly backfilling. So all this white noise on social media, posting about your products and opportunities, it doesn't work. It really doesn't. Cold market prospects were skeptical because they don't know us. And we all know that people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. And this is something that we've come to know and come to learn, and has helped us build our businesses in a different way. So when your business starts to move backwards, your dreams start to slip away. So all of these goals and things that you thought you were going to be able to attain, that business starts to go this way, and those goals start to get farther away, right? So we started looking at professional ways to build an online marketing strategy, and really we've come to build in a completely different way. It's a way that feels much better to me. It is more professional, and I'm professional in my other business. So why wouldn't I be that with my network marketing business, right?
Exactly, Ange, 100%. And here's the thing, again, I don't want anyone on here to think that what you're feeling or experiencing is unique. What Angela is sharing with you here is we have all been through some of these things that you've probably been through. The key comes when you make the decision, enough is enough. I don't want to be in this stuck place anymore. I want to do something differently. And, most people that get into this have been a business professional at some point in time, and you understand that you've got to build using some pretty different marketing strategies. So getting to that place of enough is enough is just a decision that you make to go forward. Ange, I also wanted to mention, I know in the past weeks when people have been looking for us and they aren't sure where we are, they're just in the wrong group. So if you have a friend that you're expecting to be on here, that you invited or something, maybe shoot them a message. Make sure they know that we're on live in the Social Networking Professionals group, not on the page. Yes. Not in our team page. We're actually in the group. So I know sometimes there's been some confusion. So if someone's looking and they're not finding us and they're messaging you, help them out and get them over to the right place.
And that's exactly what I just did. I tagged the person that sent me a message so she knows where to go.
Perfect. Well, Angie, you want to tell everyone about that moment when the light bulbs went off for
yeah.
And we didn't even know each other then. That's what's crazy.
For sure, right? So that's a good point. We did not know each other then. So we had a light bulb moment, that light bulb moment when you think everything just sort of clicks, So when we started to make an investment in real, true mentorship and try to really learn how to build properly on social media. And Lisa and I both invested quite a substantial amount of money in learning how to do that. And it helped, right, Lisa? Like we went out to mentorship, we started applying what we were being taught. We started attracting our tribe. So we were attracting the right people to our business by learning what we were learning from our mentorship. So there was no more chasing or forcing or bending or coercing or please join my business. We stopped doing that, and we started to create, this system that we're using for our team. And the system that we've been using for our team really has created massive duplication. Like when I look back to when you and I first started this last April and where we have gone and how many people have joined our team, how many rank advancements we have had, like it's truly phenomenal and amazing when you start to curve and do things in a little bit of a different way, the things that can change. So we became master closers. We really learned how to close people, and this came through an intensive training series, and it really was intensive, and we worked really hard on it. I remember hours that Lisa and I spent role playing with each other to learn how to do this properly, and it really was a game changer for both of us.
Yeah, it absolutely was, Angela. And, again, it is, I remember you and I have had this conversation several times, like it was that time that you make a decision. You make a decision that you want to do your business differently. You want success, and kind of that enough is enough. And I just am so excited to share with people kind of how it feels when you kind of cross that bridge and you're suddenly doing things differently. It feels so amazing when you suddenly find that you're using social media and all of a sudden you wake up to messages from people and
Right.
they've seen something that you've done on social media and they're like, I want to know more. It feels amazing. I mean, just everybody imagine for a second, like you don't have to message them. They're messaging you. It's pretty amazing to really see those hopes and dreams become reality. I mean, you know how much I love to travel. And I was sharing with someone yesterday, I've got, I think, 6 trips booked between now and the end of the year. So I've just stopped waiting for these things to come, and they're all of a sudden they're becoming reality, which is really amazing. I got to say that one of the things that has felt the most amazing to me is that tribe. I mean, we are surrounded on our daily trainings, on our leadership trainings. We are surrounded by people who want success in their business as much as we want it for ourselves, but also as much as we want it for them. In the past, and I know anyone that's listening to this that has been in network marketing for a while wants success for their downlines, but their downlines don't seem to want that success like they do. But to be around a group of people that clearly show up every day with support and encouragement and ideas and collaboration just feels absolutely amazing. But I got to say that for me, what has felt the most amazing is this system that we've got. Duplication is everything in this business, in this industry. And honestly, having something that we can plug and play people into, no matter what their skill set, no matter what their background, no matter what their experience, is absolutely amazing, because that's what gets you to doubling your income without doubling the amount of time you spend at it. And all of a sudden you're having fun. So the one word answer to this slide, how would it feel? I'm here to tell you it feels fun.
It feels amazing. And you know what, saying that, I can remember the very first day I woke up to messages in my inbox with people wanting information, or how can I join you? Like, actually, like, no work at all. Just how can I join you? I can remember those messages. And I'm like, wow, this is really possible. And that feeling is amazing. After all the struggling and everything that we did when we were building our business, maybe in not the right way, right?
Yeah.
Fun and amazing, for sure.
Fun and amazing. Yeah.
Ooh, does everyone want to know the secrets? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? It's about to not be a secret anymore.
It's about to not be a secret. So secret number 1, attract the right people instead of bending, pulling, forcing, all those words I use, coercing the wrong people, the people that are going to go MIA, the people that are not coachable, the people that really don't want the same things that you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the concept of attracting people versus chasing people is so important, because when you're chasing people, as Angela just said, you're chasing people that probably don't have any interest at all in what you've got to offer them. So attracting means leading with curiosity. What is it that causes them to message you and tell you that they want to learn more? Stop selling and start sharing, because here's the thing. People like to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. So we want to teach you how to share value so people don't scroll by. And here is one of the key ways to attract people. And some of you are not going to want to hear what I have to tell you, but live video, live video. So many people shy away from it, but it is absolutely the fastest way to build trust with your audience, because it humanizes you. When people see you live and they hear you talking and they watch your mannerisms, they learn to get to know you a little better and trust you and feel like they actually like you. And that is absolutely key in this business, as we know.
And I remember that very first time that I pushed that red button, it was like one of the hardest things I've ever done. But honestly, pressing that red button was game changing. Going live, letting people see the real, authentic you it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal in building that like and trust, for sure.
Absolutely.
So something else that you need to do is building your influence. So instead of, chasing is kind of desperate energy, and we've talked about it. It doesn't work, right? We're chasing the wrong people. We're not attracting anyone. So, but when you learn to attract people, you learn to create influence. And that is really key when you're building using attraction marketing. So people want to align themselves with influencers. People want to work with people who they feel can take them to the next level, right? And that's kind of what you and I did, Lisa. Like, we looked at somebody that was where we wanted to be, and we said, okay, we're going to join that person and do absolutely everything that that person is doing and tells us to do. And that's exactly what we did, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Influencing people is absolutely key. And it is the absolute opposite of chasing people. And, you know, I think one of the real keys, the thing that kind of wraps up this whole first section or first secret, so to speak, is all about timing. Again, we keep using that word, timing, timing, timing. And here's the key. When you have the right offer, people lean towards you. This is, again, what we touch on in that corporate presentation. It's got to be right. It's got to be the right opportunity. When you are clear in your mission, just like we are, we're so passionate about helping people achieve their dreams and achieve success. And once we got clear on that, that's when we found that people wanted to step in and get more involved with us. You know, when you have something that's unique, something that no one else out there has, there just isn't any competition. We know that this system that we've got, that we built, that we use to build our team and help people succeed and have rank advancement, there's not another company out there. There's not another team out there. There's not even another team at our company that has this. So we don't have anyone competing with us for that. So that's what I think is absolutely important to consider. Is you got to have something that people want. You got to have something that people can see clearly. You got to have something that no one else has. And you got to know when you spot that it's time to join. It's the right time. Don't waste any more time. Just get going.
Exactly, because timing matters. So that brings us to secret number 2 that I'm going to share with you. So engage with people instead of spamming your links, right? And Lisa and I have both admitted that we both were guilty of that in the past, but we've learned that engaging with people really helps you attract people a lot better.
A lot better, because you know, people, they get suspicious of those links. They really do. And here's the interesting thing. What we call old school network marketing is teaching about relationships, but what it teaches is it's teaching you to use your existing relationships to try to force people into doing something that they may not want to do. And here's what we see. This is old school network marketing. Social media, everyone is trying to get married on the first date. You know, so when people are spamming those links, when they're posting pictures about their products, they are not in any way, shape, or form trying to understand what's going on with their prospects, with their ideal customers. They're just trying to shove it out there and shove it down their throats. But here's what needs to happen differently. Instead of using your existing relationships, we want to teach you how to build relationships. And you do that by asking questions. Find out what's going on with people. Find out what their challenges are, what their problems are. Really offer some concern and understanding for what they're going through. Because until you know that, until you have that, you can't offer them a solution. You can't offer them any value. And here's what's key. Here's what so often comes out, Ange. I know we've had this happen so many times when we've been in conversation with people and we start asking questions and we start learning about their situation. And there are times that we find that our solution is not an answer for them. Right. And it's so much easier to just let those people go versus feeling like we've got to force a square peg into a round hole and then drag them along to make it happen. Because guess what? We all know how that ends, right?
I love that, Lisa, because it is so true. And, you know, and on the flip side of that, sometimes you're talking to someone and you don't even realize what's going on in their life and how you have the perfect solution for them, which is amazing as well.
Absolutely.
So you can start doing that by creating content that engages. And really, really super important, you respond to every single comment that people make on your content and engage with people. And if people ask you for more information, send them a private message, start up a conversation in Messenger with them. Don't post your link directly in a comment, even if somebody asks for it. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but just don't take our advice and just don't do it. So your goal should be to create content and to build relationships. So that's why you're responding to comments. That's why you're taking people into Messenger. That's why you're starting that relationship building, right? So don't message people who just like your post though, because if they just click the like button or the heart button, it's kind of creepy to send them a message because they're going to be like, okay, I'm never going to engage with that person again because that's just weird.
It was a simple like.
It's just weird.
Yeah. And, I do want to just say that it is, again, we've been there. It is so tempting when someone says, oh, what is that product? Or what? Yes, I want to know more. To just put the link for that product right there in the comment, because your mindset is, oh, they asked for it, they must want it, they're going to click it, they're going to buy, and other people will see it too. But it is absolutely not the thing to do, because it scares people off. Again, they want to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. So you've got to make sure that you're getting a little more clear on that. Well, the third step, no longer a secret, is having a system for evaluation, because we talked earlier about how sometimes we do things and pretty quickly if they're working for you or not. And what's really key is just to have that system, because again, if you think about old school network marketing tactics, how people have told us, do this, do this, do this, just keep doing it, just keep doing it. If you don't at any point in time stop and go, wait a minute, I keep doing it, but it's not working, then you have no way to think about doing anything differently.
I love what Deb just said. She said, invite somebody to Zoom so you can see and chat with each other. And yes, 100% invite them to Zoom, because that's a great relationship builder. You actually are engaging face to face versus text messaging in Messenger or sending them a message in Messenger. Yes, you're building a relationship, but if you can get somebody on a Zoom, 100% that's the better way to go. Mm-hmm. So when you're doing that evaluation, you need to really look at what's working and what's not working. So you need to be aware, you need to do the evaluation, and then you need to convert. So it's really not that hard, right? 3 easy steps. Most people are skipping step 2, or they'll send a cheesy video from their company website, which doesn't work either. I'm sorry to tell you that. It might be easy, but it doesn't work. So really make sure you're evaluating what's working for you and what isn't working for you, and switch it up if you need to.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Ange. And I like this whole evaluation too as kind of part of your process when you're talking to a customer or a potential customer or potential team member. Once they become aware of what you've got, that evaluation, this is really the key. And this is the one that people skip the most. That evaluation is for you to evaluate, what do they want? Where are they? What do they need? So you can decide what is the right follow-up thing with them, because it might not be the video or company website that you were thinking about sending before. It might be something a little bit different. Well, let's chat for just a minute about these ATM groups, because this is a huge key to this process of giving people awareness, evaluating where they're at, and then converting them. ATM groups are something that our team uses extensively to find new recruits, to bring people in, and to walk them through this process. ATM stands for add, tag, and message. So we are using groups, Facebook groups, to bring people in if they have or want relevant information. We use these groups to post valuable content, whether about our products or our business opportunities. And we invite people to post their testimonials in these groups, because when people hear a testimonial about how something works or doesn't work, they get really, really excited about it. And then once we've got the people in these groups where all of this content is, and there might be product information, there might be videos from our company, there might be some workshops, we can actually tag our prospects so that we call their attention to the things that are most relevant to them. But mind you, this doesn't happen without knowing what's relevant to them. So you've got to have step 1 in place before you can start using these ATM groups. But this is absolutely one of the most successful ways to move people through the process of learning what they want to know and sharing information with them in a non-threatening, non-spammy, non-salesy way.
And you know what, Lisa, I love, love, love this. And it was something that was completely foreign to me not that long ago. A year ago or so, I did not know what ad tagging and messaging people was. But it feels so good, because you know that whole thing of people not liking to be sold to? If you know someone's having an issue with something and you tag them with a relevant post, they don't feel like you're selling them, but they're like, oh my goodness, she listened to me. She knew what my problem was. And here's somebody else that's offering a solution. So you get rid of that sold feeling, and people come to that decision on their own, whether it's to join your business or to buy your products. Either way, it works. So on to the next slide, creating an interested and engaged audience. And that's really what we're looking for, right? So by adding interested people to a group, you are creating an audience of highly qualified prospects. So that's what you're doing when you're adding people into these groups. The groups allows them to evaluate if this is the right solution for their needs, because they're going to go through that group and they're going to see all the posts and the posts from maybe different customers, maybe different team members, different people, and they're going to see everyone. So they're going to be able to evaluate it on their own. So again, they're not feeling sold to, they're coming to these decisions on their own. And once they have all of the information, they'll decide if the sale is the next thing. And a lot of times the sale is the next thing.
Yeah. And I think this is really key, Angela, because people like the opportunity to research. And basically what these groups allow them to do is research on their own. So they don't feel threatened. And here's the thing, guys. I mean, it's okay to admit this. People are skeptical. They're naturally skeptical. So if they're just hearing from you that your product or your opportunity is the latest, greatest, best thing out there, they're going to be a little skeptical. But when you bring them into these groups and they start to hear it from other people, now they get a little bit more trusting of it. So this is really, really important to allow them to gather information and learn information by being part of these groups that you're bringing them into. So here's what happens when people are joining our team and when people are looking at our opportunity. We actually teach people not just what these 3 simple steps are, but how to use these 3 simple steps. So it sounds good. We've scratched the surface today, but what we like to do is really teach people, mentor people, so that you're enrolling other people, you're growing your team, and ultimately doubling your income by attracting in the right people. We keep touching on that because that's such a key word. Engaging those people to learn what it is that's important to them. What are their problems? What are they trying to solve in their lives? And then you can share with them what our solution is, convert them. And we like to walk people through that entire process. So we really have seamlessly integrated our company into our personal brands, into our social media platforms, into our professions, and into our lives, so that you can really kind of adapt and just absorb and become a part of that. And what we really want to do is teach everybody that joins us to do the same thing, so that you kind of have this happening in duplication and as quickly and easily as we've learned to do over the last couple of years.
And that's really important, right? The duplication part of it. Like, we can go out and be like an ant and do everything that an ant can do, like they are workers, right? But if you have a whole bunch of ants doing the same thing, then it really multiplies faster. Maybe that wasn't a good analogy, but it's true. Like, you want to be able to duplicate quickly. So it has to be something that people are able to do. We have to show them how to do it, but they have to be able to do it, and like not cloning ourselves really, but really helping them find their own way and do it their way too. So here's what you're going to get. Private Facebook community for business partners with exclusive social media training. This truly was game-changing for us. Weekly coaching calls to give you step-by-step instructions to build your business. And honestly, I have never been with a company or with a team that had offered me weekly coaching calls to help me build my business. And that is huge. When you're learning and you're wanting to learn from your mentors, having that weekly call it's a real game changer. Access to our company before it hits momentum. That's when we talked about timing, right? So timing is really important. Back office and app filled with tools and training. It's truly, I've never seen anything like it. And I know we're selling stuff. We're talking about this, and you're going to have to just trust Lisa and I that we were where you were at maybe a year or so ago, and things really changed when we really took this seriously and got serious about what we were doing with our business. And
yeah,
this team.
It's a game changer. And, it's interesting because, as I said, we kind of have started to scratch the surface here, but I know this is what people do. How do I do that? How do I, they want more, they want to learn more. And so we really are inviting you to join us, become a part of this, so that we can teach you how to expand on these things and really help you develop and implement a incredible incredibly easy 4-step formula to building your business online. I am not going to go through all the fine print here because people can read it. I trust them that they can read it. And secondly, here's what's really key. It's just important that you know that we are going to get into the nitty gritty and the details. So we are going to teach you, first of all, how to attract the right prospect into your business. Everybody within 3 feet is not a prospect. I promise you guys, I don't care how many times you think it might be true. You want the people that are raising their hands. We are going to teach you next how to engage with those people. How do you really get them talking about their problems so that you can help understand what is best for them? How do you really understand what kinds of solutions to propose to them or not to propose to them? How do you know when to let them go? And probably the key is the last module, the conversion. This is where people in network marketing tell us all the time, that they struggle. They say, I can't close. I can't get people. I can talk to people. I have someone that's interested, but I can't get them to pull the trigger. So it is probably the most valuable part of our training system for our team members is teaching them those closing skills, those conversion skills. And, it really, really is key, because if you can't duplicate that conversion and closing, then you really can't grow your business. So we've got something in place that gives that to everybody. It is absolute plug and play.
And Lisa, you're right. It is so powerful to learn that closing process. It's a powerful thing. And you know what, on our side, it's so gratifying to be able to teach people and to have them see success. Yes, making money is great. Yes, our products are amazing. Yes, our company is amazing. All of those things are great, but it's so gratifying to be able to help people get to where they want to be. And honestly, that is the most satisfying thing ever. And I know you agree with that too, because we had conversations about it. And
absolutely.
So not only do you have all of those things to look forward to, but you have some bonuses. So we offer an Instagram growth formula. We offer a 7-day launch formula. That's only if you want to get started fast, though. Maybe if you don't want to get started fast, that's okay. Monthly social media audits to help you evaluate your own progress. So you can have someone actually look at your social media and say, okay, maybe we can tweak this, or maybe you can do this or try this. That evaluation process, again, right? Super important. Social media checklist and posting templates, because some people just they have a blank, right? Like, what do I post? Like, if I'm not going to post my products and I'm not going to spam people, what do I post? How do I raise that curiosity? How do I get people to engage with me? So we have that all in place for you. And that is a really, really awesome bonus.
These are some of the most amazing bonuses, and some of the ways that I think people that, probably really have the mindset for success in network marketing, but just haven't been properly mentored. I think these are the types of things that give those people the edge, the leg up. And as you said, Ange, posting is one of the most difficult things for so many people. We hear all the time, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, our literal 30 days of Facebook posts just helps people with that so much, but it's not copy and paste. Nobody wants to copy and paste because that's not authentic. But what we're doing is just giving you kind of the framework. So we're teaching people. It's not just about, let me give you something to copy and paste. It's more about, let me teach you how to do this so that you can become successful and you can teach it to other people. So I think that's just incredibly key for people to know. We do, of course, sell some of these courses. They are offered, and they have a pretty high price ticket behind them. As Angela and I mentioned earlier, we both invested a lot of money to get the mentorship and training that we've gotten. But here's the thing. When you join our team, this is all part of what we offer to the folks that join our team, because we are invested in your success. So we're basically taking the investment that we've made, the learning that we've done over all this time, and we're ready to return it to people. We are ready to help you become successful and give all this to you at no charge at all.
So that's a pretty amazing offer. I'd like to see some people drop some love hearts if even just those bonuses get you excited, because they got me excited. Because after I had invested all of that money and then we joined this team and we found that we had access to all of this plus so much more for free with the team, it was game changing for our business, but also super exciting that we could offer it to other people. So why partner with us? So first of all, We have amazing products. So our anti-aging products with proprietary Dead Sea, completely clean products. Like they are so clean that I call them complaint free because people can't look at the ingredients and complain about one thing. And I've been with other companies where everybody was always picking apart something, right? Oh, I don't like this ingredient or I don't want this. I have never in my 13 months here had anyone say that to me. Our products are completely clean. And the Dead Sea has been known for its anti-aging and health benefits for thousands of years. And if you research the Dead Sea, you'll see that millions of people every year travel to the Dead Sea for its healing and beauty. And the minerals in the Dead Sea there's 12 minerals in the Dead Sea that are unique to the Dead Sea. They're not found anywhere else in the world. So that's pretty amazing. The timing. So we talked about timing a little bit through this presentation. Timing. Our company is hitting momentum. It is about to hit momentum. We are slated to be $1 billion company over the next 3 to 5 years. So you can build this business globally. We are currently in 9 countries and we're launching in 2 more countries next year. We have, as you've already heard, outstanding leadership, like really outstanding leadership. Not only will you have us, you'll have Levi, you will have our upline, you'll have Ruth and Trish, who actually were, the founders of this group, and they are rock star leaders in teaching people how to build their businesses on social media. They are 6 and 7 figure earners, and they are supporting us each and every day. And to have access to that kind of support is amazing. And truly, I can pick up my telephone and send a text message to either one of them. And as soon as they're off whatever call they're on, they're answering my message. We have direct contact with them. So that's amazing. We have a debt-free company. We have a highly engaged visionary CEO. He is an amazing man, and he's mapped out a path for sustained growth for the company, and he shares it with us. And his vision is pretty amazing. We have been in the top 100 network marketing companies since 2015. And that's pretty amazing to have that sustained too, because lots of companies hit it, but they don't keep it.
Yeah, I think that the overall important part of this slide, Ange, is stability. That's the word that comes to my mind. There are so many network marketing companies out there, and people get opportunities thrown at them all the time. But I think that what's really, really key here is not only have we been around for a while and are we strong, but our products have been around for thousands of years with people flocking to get them. So that is really, really, really key. And I just wanted to comment on what you said about our CEO, Isaac, because not only is he highly engaged, not only does he share his vision with us, he shares it with us in person. I was so fortunate. I'm sorry for the Canadians that weren't able to join us, but I was so fortunate to be at our event where literally the man hugged me and told me he was proud of me and knew my name. And to have our CEO and founder be that engaged at that level in our company is, again, it doesn't happen. It's not out there. There is zero competition for this type of thing.
Do you remember, Lisa, last May when we were on our team huddle and he just popped in?
Yeah.
He popped into our Zoom and our team huddle and said hi to all of us. And I was like, oh, that has never happened before.
Yeah. It's not something that happens all the time. Not in a company of this size. Right. Now, yes, I totally know there are companies out there that are brand new. They have $1 million in sales. They've got 40 advocates or whatever. There are companies out there that are so small that they can have that engagement. But guys, we are $1 billion company. We're in 9+ countries. We sell our products in over 40 countries, and our direct sales are in 9 countries. We're a global business. This is a huge company, and this man has the time to know the first names of some of his agents, which is pretty amazing.
And I just would like to add, Lisa, to what you said about stability. It is really important because not that long ago, a few years ago, I built a network marketing business and I had a really nice 6-figure income, and I was quite comfortable with that. And then all of a sudden the company closed.
Yeah.
And I lost that. And once you get used to that 6-figure income and then all of a sudden it's gone, like that's a hard adjustment. So, you really want to make sure you're in a safe place. And here we know we are in a safe and growing place.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So just imagine using your Facebook and Instagram to attract the right people for your products and your business. Finally having the time and money to enjoy your life. So like Jesse said yesterday, not having Bank of America dictate what you can do, or in Canada, one of our banks, CIBC or whatever, dictating what that balance in our bank account is telling us what we can do. Never having to spam your friends or family again. Like, I am so happy not to be doing that. Creating a 5-figure monthly income in 1 year, that's an amazing feat as well. And changing your financial future forever. And I am so happy to be helping people do that.
Yeah. With the exception of the first bullet point here, I honestly believe that all of these things are exactly the things that people have imagined. This is what so many people were promised when they started in network marketing, that this is the way their life would be. And you and I know, Ange, firsthand how those promises can kind of just go away or dissipate, and how disappointing it feels when that's not happening. But we can certainly attest to the fact that here it's happening. And, if you're curious about this, if you want to know and understand, how do you enroll twice as many people as you ever have, or maybe even more than twice as many, maybe it's 10x instead of 2x. How do you earn 4x or more as many commissions? How do you have 5x or larger organizations? How do you grow? How do you become more likely to achieve leadership ranks? And I have to say, Angela, this has been probably one of the most rewarding parts of the last year and a half or so for me and for you, is to see these people who have joined our team, who have never, ever, ever had any success in network marketing before in their lives, to start achieving leadership ranks, to start getting those bonuses, to start earning significant money, meaningful money. It is just so incredibly rewarding. Back to that, our passion in helping people achieve. But, something about those accomplishments and achieving those leadership ranks and that recognition is one of the most amazing things to watch go on.
So I know that you were there live, and I was there only virtually, but our Canadian team were all together virtually watching our company convention. And you're exactly right. We all had tears in our eyes as we watched people walk across that stage. So proud, so fulfilling. It's amazing. So our mission is to help you get unstuck, duplicate like crazy, and not burn out.
That's it. It's, obviously our mission is, let's switch back. Obviously, our mission is to help people, help them achieve success, but we also don't want people to be feeling that burnout. We want people to enjoy and have fun with what they're doing, and really achieve that success in the life of their dreams. So we have gone a long time today, Ange. That was a long presentation. Thank you, everyone, for hanging in with us. We appreciate it. We appreciate having you here. And we're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a training topic. So we look forward to seeing you in the future.
And if anything that you heard today resonates with you, please get back to the person that invited you to this presentation and start making some changes. That would be great.
Yeah. And if you don't know who invited you to this presentation, or you don't have a connection to this group, just drop a comment down below and one of us will connect with you to get you on our calendars and share a little bit more for you. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day.
Yeah. Bye.